Hey there, Cheesemeisters, and welcome back to the Peach Pod. That would have been My Little Red Book by Love. Just kidding. That would have been Why by Ray Pruitt in a kick-ass performance at the Peach Pit After Dark. Just kidding. That would have been Hold On, because we need some more Ray Pruitt in his last show at the Peach Pit After Dark as a dude with a steady job. I'm Jeff, and I'm not Batman, sadly. And joining me on the other end of the internet, my host.
I'm Leslie, and analog is where it's at.
Yeah, it is. Claire, knowing where things are at this week. Grumpy
Not
bitch.
Captain Beefheart, apparently.
No, the judginess that she has. I don't understand. I've never seen someone book a club music acts who hates music acts as much as Claire does.
I really don't think they're paying attention to how they're writing her, and they're just having her do stuff, like say stuff to say stuff. Like, I don't get it. Again, they put my brunettes in a bad light, and I don't like it.
It's rough. It's rough being Claire. There's a lot going on. This week, Cheesemeisters, we are talking about Season 5, Episode 22, Alone at the Top. Original air date, February 22nd, 1995. Still sweeps.
Clearly.
Yeah, got things going. Did you throw up in your mouth or throw something this week?
I threw up in my mouth when Val had Rush over, because I was nervous.
Yeah, well,
oh God.
So was Rush.
You know what? And I was like, I really don't feel like Rush is this kind of guy. Like, there are a lot of problematic dudes on here. And then I was happy that he had a line that confirmed it. Or was like, I've been down this road before, so I'm going to say something in case there's a wire.
Right. Yeah. Out loud for the cops in the back.
For the cops in the back. Real cops?
Yeah, exactly.
But then also the fact that she wanted to buy Peach Pit After Dark.
Boy, you thought about it and you still got it wrong.
It's been a long weekend.
I'm not mad about it.
I know you're not, and I'm not either. I don't care.
No, it's good.
I don't care. But yeah, I'm just like, why? There's so much why this episode.
You're running away from me.
I think it's the other way around, Ray.
Why am I still here? Why I gotta get my gear? Why am I still asking the question why all the time? Nailed it.
Why do I think I haven't cheated? Why am I still fucking with you?
That's rough.
Yeah.
He's making bad choices, Ray. All right. So here's what happens this episode. It starts out back in Valerie's penthouse apartment in the sky. She's trying to call Ray. She's talking to Luann instead. And Luann's like, I don't know, honey. You're not here. I just checked.
You sure picked yourself a doozy.
Yeah. She's like, I don't know. Hold on. Are you here?
He just pulled out. Not of you.
No. It's the stains all over the floor.
Oh, God.
It's gross. Predates the fleshlight, but not Ray's out there getting work done. Because he's pulling out everywhere. He's got to. It won't be Donna's situation going on.
Oh,
but he don't want to talk to Val anymore. It's bad, this whole thing. He feels terrible. I feel awful.
He doesn't feel bad enough. No one feels bad enough for what they're doing to the person they're dating. Like, and I'm not even trying to come off from a sanctimonious place. I'm just saying no one feels bad enough, and I'm a little concerned.
No, everybody's like,
where I threw. That's where I threw up in my mouth a little bit. I'm just like,
yeah.
What?
Yeah.
No guilt.
No.
Okay.
I mean, gee. I feel just feel awful.
Tell me you all don't have ulcer problems without telling me you don't have ulcer problems.
Yeah. What do you mean, honey?
Yeah, I know. I love using this.
It's a lot of fun. I don't know. So Luann lies to Val, and she's like, he's not here, sweet cakes. And Ray's like, man, this bitch. And
Great
Luann's
advice,
like,
Mom.
I know. Yeah. Luann's like, this is a lot of work, this one. He's like, fucking I don't know. I know it. And I went back for seconds. I'm fucked. Probably fourths and fifths is what I'm thinking.
Probably.
But she's got to go anyway. Like I can't wait around all day. I work for a living. She has someone coming to the door. Who's coming to the door? On a scale of yeah, that's about right, and what the fuck is happening? Where did you land when it was Rush?
I don't even remember now. Probably what the fuck is happening.
I would think. Yeah. Oh shit, there's Rush at the door.
I was like, really? We're just moving down the line?
At least she wasn't like in her bathrobe, like the way she likes
What,
to answer the door other times.
what would have been more what the fuck would have been if Jim had been.
Oh, because of the chest hair.
Oh, I hadn't even thought about that. You're right.
You were thinking about it. Hi, Jim.
Oh God.
Bob's switching it up.
Switch
Bob
it
doesn't
up.
care. Bob doesn't care who he gets with. He's just getting with people.
Yeah.
Anyway, Rush is there, but not for boning. He's there because Val called a meeting, and the meeting was she wants to buy the Peach Pit after dark. And once they have agreed that there will be no sex, thank God, they get down to brass tacks, and we go to the opening credits, and they did the deal. So Val's going to purchase the Peach Pit after dark. So that's a thing that happens in this episode. And okay, so what happens when they come back from at the beginning of the episode? Like, where do we start?
Oh,
the banner.
Kelly. Yeah, the banner. Welcome back, Kelly. You survived a cult.
That's right. Yeah. In the lamest,
I love the extras.
that was nice. There were extras in the background. But like this might I don't know if lamest is the descriptor here, but I'm going to go with it because I think you're going to understand what I'm saying here when I'm saying it. That is the lamest. We are sweeping this under the rug and we'll never speak of it again. Scene in the history of television.
I won't forget. I wasn't okay.
Yeah, but we're not going
to.
Just not going to. Here's a banner. You're not in a cult anymore. Yay!
They said we're going to come up with things much worse to happen to Kelly that you won't even remember.
Right. Yeah.
It will shock you how little you remember.
It'll shock all of us how little everyone remembers. But they're like, done. Close the door on that. Everybody has some sandwiches or whatever we made for picnic lunch.
Also, her saying, we'll never underestimate the power of love. And I'm like, you barely acknowledged Brandon last week when he saved your ass. I
know.
You begrudgingly went home with him.
And now you want him to be Batman. Unreasonable.
You know what? You know who she was last week? You remember at the end of Spider-Man 2 whenever MJ, like he lets MJ down after saving her from Doc Ock, and her fiance comes up and is hugging her and she's just looking off like
Yeah.
That was Kelly last week.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. No, all the way. But now she's true love. Everything's good. True love.
Marriage is what brings us together.
No, it would have been a wedding last week, but
we got
out of those weddings. So yeah,
ugh.
Gross.
I snorted and threw up at the same time.
Oh, that's a fun combo. You must be great at parties.
I am.
I feel good about
it. Do you pop out at parties?
Well, only if it's too tight. What? I don't know. Donna can't stay for the sandwiches. She's got to go. She needs to meet Ray at the Peach Pit for sound check, I guess. What?
Donna?
I don't know. Donna has like jobs now she's involved in sound check. I don't understand. Whatever. But Dylan remembers he doesn't have a driver's license and asks her for a ride. So
I was wondering if they would remember that. I'm going to be keeping track.
I know. I feel good about it. I was like, Dylan, still wearing suits. Um, just Dapper is a fucker right now.
I
Dapper
have
Dylan.
money again, so I'm gonna look nice.
That's right. I'm dressing up. Um, but to me, he'll always be that kid
In
laying on the
overalls.
Walsh's couch in the one buttoned overalls or with the serape on.
Yeah.
That's my Dylan, not this suit wearing motherfucker.
No, I
Uh,
agree. As weird as
yeah,
that was, that's my Dylan.
yeah. So, but Dylan's like, "Hey, give me a lift," and so they leave. And then this total stranger runs up and he's like, "David, I have an important question about bicycles to ask you." And David's like, "I don't own one of those. This is a weird. Why are you telling me this? Why are you telling all of us this?" But apparently her bike was stolen. It was a nice one too. They took all the nice bikes and they left the shithole bikes.
As they do.
Which, yeah, which is good because got to get places if you have a shithole bike too. So good for you guys. Um, but yeah, someone thieving, and the keg house got robbed with thieving bicycles. Something I don't know. There's a rash of crimes. It's a crime spree. It's terrible. What are you going to do about it, President Walsh of the student body?
Who, me? I
Yeah,
hate doing things for other people.
yeah.
This is outside of my jurisdiction of caring.
Yep. Look, if you brought me one of you, fucking a, if you brought me one of these bikes and it had been systematically tortured by the chancellor's best friend, I would probably do something about it. What are these bikes? That are just bikes. What am I supposed to do about it?
If I saw this bike being marginalized, then maybe I would care, but I don't.
But no, it's just bike. So all you kids with your bikes, we're sorry. Um, and so like, oh no, who stole the bikes? Maybe it's this other brand new person who just showed up out of nowhere. Could I interest you in Lenny? How you feel about Lenny?
Okay, I don't like two things. I don't like Lenny because
Okay.
I'm with Claire. I'm like, yeah, you give me the ick. And also, David, you're a bad boyfriend for covering up for me. Like, she gets moody sometimes. She's not a morning person. No, you give her the ick, Lenny. Leave her alone.
But also,
But,
Claire's super fucking judgy this week. Did you hear what she said about Captain Beefheart?
well, and yes, but then also, I feel like the writers are messing with me and setting me up to, it wasn't this guy. How dare you judge this poor veteran who is down on his luck and has had other things go wrong. I really think it's going to be someone else, probably his custodian friend that they had him make like, "Hey man, what's up? What's up? Out." Which I think is also bad because I'm like,
Peace
I
out,
don't.
custodian.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
it's like, "Hey Lenny, hey Todd, how's it going?" Whoop.
Yep. That guy got a line. They paid him.
So yeah, obviously they did their jobs well. I'm uncomfortable with him, and I think this guy might be a real jerk.
That's right. Get the
But
episode.
I also think we're being purposefully misled.
Yeah. It's it's a reasonable. That's a reasonable position to take after one episode of Lenny and his boots. His very suspicious boots.
I know, like there's so much they're doing poorly here. I'm like, what do you got against Doc Martin wearers?
I know.
Come on.
Yeah. You know what uh we all noticed that he was wearing sneakers
For
for
sneaking.
sneaking. Yeah. Why would you trust this guy? He's wearing boots, for God's sake.
What do you got against people with knives? My God.
Yeah. This dude has a really kick-ass record collection, though, like a really, really large record collection. Um, in his dorm room. I think it's the same dorm room that Andrea lived in and David. I think
Laura
there's one dorm
Kingman.
room. Yeah, there's one dorm room. That's the one they've got. Reset.
Yeah.
Now it's David's room. Um, Claire, pretend to put your pants
Which
on.
I completely forgot that David wasn't living in the beach house. I was like,
Oh yeah,
why does he have a dorm room? Oh yeah.
yeah. He's always there because Claire's living in his room now. But yeah, no, he's got a dorm, and David has a new haircut.
I did not even know
It's
this.
sort of parted in the middle and sort of these little. It's sort of
Ooh, interest. So, okay.
you've seen pictures.
Well, no. I mean,
No,
maybe I've seen pictures. I didn't note it with everything else. And also, how can I notice anyone else's part when there's Peter right there with
Peter has a large part.
the
Yep.
Sean Hunter extraordinaire?
What is that? Boy Meets World?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well done.
Nailed it. Um, so Lenny's there. He's hanging around. He's got a record collection. Claire doesn't like Captain Beefheart. Actually, Claire finds the concept of someone being named Captain Beefheart to be offensive to her sensibilities. I mean, it's just so fucking judgy.
I mean, it's a very youthful thing, though. And she is a year younger than them, and yet up to their level grade wise because of her.
She and David are the same.
That's true.
Yeah.
Well, everyone else at this point would be the same grade.
Right, but she and David both skipped a grade.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But I feel like she's still a year younger than him because he was already in school by the time, or in college by the time we meet her. They're not at the same level.
Yeah.
Wait, no.
No.
They're the same. They're the same grade, but they're not the same age.
No, they totally would be the same age because he skipped a. I love how deep we're getting into this.
I know.
David was supposed to be class of 94.
Okay.
But he moved up and graduated class of 93. Claire did graduate class of 94, where David was supposed to be. And then she had enough credits to become a sophomore right away.
Nuh-uh. 1 + 2 + 1 + 1 + 1.
But that's what it is. But they both should have. She was 94. He was supposed to be 94.
Got it.
But now, here, they're both sophomores.
Okay,
but they're both way younger than Lenny. I mean.
Well, sure. And I still stand by. I think they're writing her as, like, she's just being typical youth. This sounds weird, so I don't like it.
Yeah, I'm going to shit on things that are older than me.
But
I think that's like
youthful.
But writing. People who are like that are lame.
No, for sure.
And Claire's not generally lame, except for anytime music comes up, she's just a wet blanket. You Rolling Stones fans can suck a D.
Like, it doesn't make sense with how she was introduced to us.
Right.
With her great literature, good decent music, sex, something, handcuffs.
Yeah. Multiple times. But she's like, she's got the worst job for someone who seems to hate music. But maybe that's okay, because now that Val has bought the Peach Pit After Dark, things are going to change around here. David's not sure. Can we work with her? Claire's like, we've worked with Rush. How hard could this be?
That didn't make sense.
No, because Rush is never there. Rush doesn't give a shit. He just lets you do whatever you want.
Also, he was delighting them with stories about Mother Teresa and who else was there? Ike.
I'm sure there's Brando stories. Rush knows everybody. Uncle Milty's cock. He knows it all.
I fucked a lot of women, kid. Not one woman. A lot of women.
A lot of women. You should too. It's good advice. That's definitely Rush's vibe. So I lost my train of thought. With Rush and all of that.
So yeah, they have meetings.
They need to have a meeting with Rush. Yeah. She thought it was going to be hard. It's fine. But Val's like, all right, I think I want to fire Ray because he's not fucking me anymore. That's the subtext. When I'm talking to anyone else, when I'm by myself, Valerie,
retaliation.
Yeah, this is bad. Val buys a club and immediately commits a felony.
Yes.
It's amazing. Like, most people wait till their second day owning something before turning it, unless they bought it already committing crimes, like Walter White buys a car wash.
Yes.
It's like, slow down, Val. You don't need to commit all the felonies today. Chill.
No
but she's like, look, Ray, either you keep fucking me or you don't get to play here anymore. Capiche? And he's like, no, I got it, Val. I get it.
I got it. I'm out. I have the truth on my side.
Yeah, that's right. What if I told Donna myself? What? Huh? I don't think Ray has a good plan. Ray's plan is bad.
It is.
Uh, yeah. I mean, it's the only thing you got, I guess, if you're about to get blackmailed. Like that is sort of your only play.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's gonna work for you. So his contract is up, and he's gonna hit the road. He's not gonna tell Donna. I mean, why would he do that? But he's gonna hit the road. And so Val is like, "Hey, we need hot acts, fresh acts, young acts. Where's Jade?" And so she wants a calendar, and which is a totally reasonable request. I think, like, as Valerie as club owner goes, is you have like committed a felony, like,
Yes.
immediately. That's bad. Would like an organized approach to marketing her business. That's a plus. You know,
Also,
I still think bad, but it's
no,
better.
mostly bad. But she is right to want more variety.
Yeah, agreed. Oh wait, I forgot. Dartboard is that good? Does that add to the good or the bad side of her?
It adds to the good.
Okay, so we're closer. Still felony. That's still bad.
I think you're putting your hands a little too close to each other because felony.
We're still like this.
Yes.
Okay, but I mean, it's not nothing. She's gonna have a calendar and a dartboard.
No, of course. This is very much sounding like when people go, "Well, I never had a problem with them." Good for you.
Yeah,
Both can be true.
Yep. So, complicated case here.
But he did all that charity work. Why do you think?
Yeah. To assuage, to lessen the intensity of. It's a SAT word from back in season 3.
I know, right?
I know, it's so fun. But so they got to find some new people, and they tell Donna, "Oh man, we got to go find some new people." Ray's out on his ass, and she's like, I don't understand this at all." But like Donna doesn't understand it, but also doesn't seek to find understanding.
No.
She just lets it slide. This is weird, but all right, I guess. Jim and Cindy get a scene. They're concerned about Val, I guess. I love Cindy's, like,
we should do something.
We should do something.
Why? She'll be here on her ass soon.
Yeah.
Well, should we call Abby?
Yeah.
All the men. She won't care. Val doesn't listen. Whatever.
Mm-hmm.
That's the scene.
Should we do something? I mean, should we?
Ladies, never. I'm sorry to make this generalization, but just don't ask men if you should do something.
Well, I mean, again, I don't 100% know. It's a super lame suggestion. Okay, should we do something? I don't know. What is something?
It's like communicating, honestly, because that really is all they can do. But at least then you can be like, I did what I could. I did my part.
Sure. But Cindy's contribution is, should we do something? Thanks.
No, it is lame. She should have just called Abby and said, "Yo, your daughter's she's gone wild."
Yeah. All the way outside. The girls have
gone wild.
They're the wildest. But there's nothing to do. Val's valing. She's an adult with apparently, okay, how much money do we think Val has? She got 10 grand. We know that. Then she spent $1,000, so that's $9,000. This is how many she has in thousands. And then she went to Jonesy and has 9,000 plus X amount.
Yeah.
9,000 plus X minus 81,000. And then she has enough money to live in a hotel, which is going to be for a month. That's probably $3,000.
Yeah.
$3,000 to $5,000, somewhere in that. It won't be that for the week, but not in 1995.
Okay.
Yeah, not in 95. Now, yeah. So minus that, minus what did Steve tell Dylan he was going to have to invest to renovate the rug store? Like, was it like 150?
Maybe. I have already forgotten.
Yeah, I feel like it was around 150.
Yeah.
but I'm not 100% sure. So she had to at least, I feel like if Rush feels like he made a profit, then what did she pay? 200, 250?
Maybe. I could not guess.
So did Jonesy give her $500,000?
That's insane.
It's really crazy, but I think anything less than that makes none of this work.
No, I agree. But
right?
he must have been drunk to give her that much money.
I mean, he was clearly more enamored than Rush was.
He thought that might help his case with with getting into bed with her.
Yeah. It's not a movie, Jonesy. Jesus. Learn how to play charades.
Sleeping with the enemy. It's me.
It's me. Jesus fuck. So then Donna's like, why is she getting rid of Ray? That's like saying Hurricane Andrew's a bad brainstorm. But Ray goes and he plays his last gig there because Luann's like, be a stand-up guy, why don't you? And so he does, and he sings one more time, and then he leaves and tells Donna, I'm fucking off. Gonna go tour the Pacific Northwest, which makes a lot of sense. Good job. Like, get Ray out of the way, and musicians tour college town. That's what they do. Nice job.
Also, like, you need the experience of learning how to acclimate quickly to new venues and their problems, new crowds. Like, no one venue is the same.
Yeah, you got to get a blonde in every town to sound check with you.
Okay.
I mean, it's how it's working now. Donna goes there for sound check. Nat has thoughts that he tries to express. Yeah, oh yeah, give me my hammer back, biznitch. But they're watching Ray, and he's like, "You sure you want to fire this guy? Because like people like him, and he wears flannel and stuff. That seems to be very 95." And she's like, "Listen, Buster, you give the food and the beverage. I'll take care of making sure it's packed." And Nat's like, all right. And he leaves because like none of this is worth him having another heart attack.
No.
So Val now has a death grip on the Peach Pit after dark. But back on campus, rape.
Yeah. Which, like, I'm sorry, I did love our text exchange of, I messaged something about bikes, and then you went, oh shit, trigger warning. And I went, for bikes? But no, I thought that was really great, and I was grateful, because I was just like, oh my god, really?
Yep. So that's what we're doing now. There's a rapist afoot, and his foots are wearing boots
that are made for walking.
That's right, made for raping. So and he's got a knife. And so there was a
because it's not enough. Raped. It's not enough to have a campus rape storyline. Let's also have him slash the girl.
Yep. Yeah, you gotta have a knife involved. It's got to be worse than you thought.
Yes.
And so
they didn't mention this on Take Back the Week.
No, I thought we fixed this shit. And now we got to add bicycles to it. Jesus Christ! All right, if you want to do some more, who's doing a good job or not?
Oh,
you got giving the subpoena to the butcher. You got I don't know if is that good? Is that bad? You got how he handled the Roland Turner situation.
He didn't.
That's good or that's bad. He stayed all the way out of it. You got bicycle theft. The way he handled that was like, I don't think it's my job. And now there's rapes. If tuition goes up, I think Brandon's fucked. I don't think people think he's doing a very good job as class president.
And I wouldn't blame them, especially if I was a classmate and I heard the school president walking by with like, I don't know why people are coming to me. What can I do? Blah, 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 blah. I'd be like, I would go to the school newspaper so quick, and I'd be like, this bitch.
Yeah. Also, speaking of the paper, did you see last week when the school president said we should hire the cult leader, and then like a week later was like trying to burn him down. I don't think our student body president is entirely stable.
Nope, he's not.
You know? Yeah, I feel like he's where the Millennium Falcon landed in the middle of Empire Strikes Back. Not entirely stable.
Nope.
Yeah. It's my luck. It's terrible. Yeah, but there's a rapist around campus now, and nobody feels safe. Even Steve. He's like, I don't feel safe either. You're like, all right, Steve, you're 6'3", but all right. You know.
Right.
I think you're the safest of us all. Not least of which is because you're so pale. Like, everyone can see you. He's like me that way. Everybody can see you all over campus. You're so bright.
You glow. You stand out like a guardian angel.
If you get anywhere near one of those lights, you're going to emit your own light. You're like the moon.
You look like one of the campus emergency lights.
Yeah. Stand next to me and press buttons, and I'll call the cops for you.
Yep.
Yeah. Super safe, Steve Sanders.
We also haven't talked about Andrea and Peter.
Yeah.
Canoodling in the on-call room.
Oh, my Lord. Okay, well, I guess this is where Grey's Anatomy came from.
No kidding.
I mean...
Shonda Rhimes saw this and said, I can make this even hotter.
I can do this for 20 plus years. Yep. I can... Just that one scene of two people in the nappy room or whatever, and another person coming in and looking for them, that's 10 seasons right there, that one scene.
Absolutely. Well, when they made out in the elevator last week, also like 5 more seasons.
Season and a half. Yeah, 100%. Yep, they're feeding all of it, and that's great. Yeah. It's terribly inappropriate work behavior. It's not quite as bad as Val committing felonies on day one.
True. Because at least both Peter and Andrea are consenting to what they're doing, but Val would be slapped with sexual harassment lawsuits. Yeah. Well, I'd like to say quickly, I have no idea. Thankfully.
Certainly not as fast as she was able to do it.
No.
But I think the saving grace for Peter, because there's a power dynamic situation there, is that they started their relationship before she started the job.
Yes.
So he's safe there. He's probably HR's still probably going to frown upon him bringing in his mistress as because he kind of got her the job.
Yeah.
So he probably hoisted himself on that petard, but they are making out and necking, and he's coming by her house while she's on the phone with Jesse. Hey, maybe Kansas City, not Boise. We'll have to see. Andre is also not thrilled. But Peter has a hotel key. And you know who works at a hotel?
Norman Bates.
Motel, but yes, he does.
Oh.
I was thinking of Charlie.
Oh no! Is that gonna happen?
I don't know if that's gonna happen or not.
Oh no!
But Charlie works at a hotel, you guys. And he's back. Charlie's back. Because Valerie, I forgot this part. Valerie, fucker, brings a joint to Dylan's house and is like, you want to smoke a joint, Mr. Rehab Boy?
Let's get silly and make love. Well, here's the thing. I was like, he's about to be California sober. And then he rejects that. Yeah, thanks to Mother Nature.
He hasn't invented that yet. But Valerie, Jesus Christ. Like, you've been here for half a year and all of it's been bad and most of it's been drug related.
Yeah.
And you're like, guess what? I want to restart. More shit.
You know what? I'm bored already. Can you fuck up again?
Yeah. I bought a club. Now can I ruin your life again?
Yeah.
My Lord. And so Dylan goes to toke that dubage, and but the wind puffs it out. He's not able to puff that magic dragon because the wind is puffing. And he goes to talk to Charlie. What's that?
I said I felt that. Yeah. From sampling pre-rolls in the winter months, I was like, oh shit, you can't do this. You can't do this outside. How do people... My film is raw.
Yeah. Dylan was not enjoying that experience. So he went to see Charlie, who's working at a motel, and Charlie's like, have you ever considered trying to figure your shit out? And Dylan's like, I guess
Yeah.
maybe. Yeah. So more to come, I
Doesn't
suppose.
happen that quickly.
No. It does if you're Val and you buy a club. Felonies.
I mean, you gotta hand it to her with the ingenuity.
I guess. I mean, how long do you like when Chick Snyder bought his first manufacturing? Like, how quickly do you think it was a sweatshop? Like, do you think like the minute he bought it? Because I feel like he didn't
Within a
waste.
month.
Yeah, but the first day. I mean, whew, like you got your first employee has to at least be someone who's legal so that they can help you commit the crimes,
Yeah.
right? So you can't like fully I don't think you can fully staff a sweatshop in one day with unpaid immigrant labor. I think the first day you have to hire head of HR.
Okay.
So I think that puts him at least one day behind Val in how quick can you commit a felony.
Yes.
But I think Chick's heart's in the right place as far as wanting to commit more felonies goes.
Sure.
So, Chick Snyder votes. All right. What do you think this episode was really about?
The first one, really simple and obvious. Loss of bikes equals loss of innocence.
I like that.
It's right there.
Yeah.
It's right there. I don't need to say more.
I like it.
Thank you. Wow. Thank you very much. The next thing, do something.
Who?
Cindy and Jim, fucking do something.
Look, I don't think that's our job.
You
Chancellor
told your
Arnold,
friend.
can you do it?
You told your friend, your best friends, that you were gonna watch out for their daughter.
Yep.
And now, after like a few months, you're just like, oh God, I can't do this.
They watch out for her the way Milhouse guarded that factory.
Yeah.
First, I watched it start to fall over, and then I watched it fall over.
Brandon doesn't want to do anything. And here's the thing. I understand if it really is outside of his jurisdiction.
And it is, 100%.
Security-wise. Okay. You're fucking president. Have some decorum and be like, look, I've done what I can. I'm going to keep telling Chancellor Arnold, who you all claim is in my back pocket, to up security. Yep. Hey, maybe Student Senate, let's come together and form a security coalition, like some volunteers.
Mm-hmm. Where you at, Alex Diaz?
Yeah. Like,
Janice.
There are things that can be done if people would just be willing to fucking talk or do anything. Ray, like, at first being all like, I don't even know, because he technically does do something by finding other work and saying he's going to tell the truth. But, you know, Donna, who has seen Carousel too many times, says, it's okay. I love you. That's all that matters. I don't need to know anything else because you love me and that's all that matters.
Mm-hmm.
Also, it's going to be pretty poignant that I referenced Carousel because sorry, Cheesemeisters, I know something that's coming.
Oh, and I don't know what happens in Carousel. So.
Oh, well, when you listen back, you'll be like, oh, damn, nice tie-in.
That's what you're talking about.
It's for the 5% of musical theater people who listen to this.
There you go. I think we've got a large overlap.
That would be really cool.
Mm-hmm. We talk about it enough. Shit.
Last one who needs to do something, Dylan, but you know, like, take your time, man. As someone who is also unsure of what to do with herself and her dreams, like, it takes time. Maybe focus on healing still. Yeah.
But I think Charlie's got some good advice, which is like, do something.
Do something.
Yeah. Like, why don't you try? Have you tried trying? Like, what about trying? So Jim's like, never heard of it.
Yeah.
Let me call Iris. Iris, have you heard of trying things? What? I've heard of garlic.
Jim says,
have you been to the mine, Jim?
Jim stopped caring after he had to take Brenda her passport in Mexico.
Oh God, fed up.
He said, "I'm
Jim's
fucking done with you."
yeah, Jim's been through a lot, and now I got to manage this guy's money again. God damn it! It never ends.
Yep.
All right, I think that this is about out with the old and in with the new,
Ooh.
and ongoing with the still. Um, all right, here we go. Out with the old. Here's a banner. Goodbye, cult. We're done.
Yep.
Out with the old bicycles. Those got taken. Out with Rush as the owner of the Peach Pit After Dark. Out with Ray as the house band. Dylan is done with Val and Kelly, maybe? I don't know. Charlie
No.
thinks he should be.
He's not done with Kelly.
Amy's out after having 2 scenes and like the bikes and the rapes, and she's out. Yep, I'm fucking leaving town, you guys. This place sucks. Remember what happened to Laura Kingman last year? And everybody goes, yee. Laura, who? Gee, I don't
talk
know.
About that. Nothing bad ever happened here. Take Back the Week was fine. It was a success.
And I did, look, Cat on a Hot Tin Roof. Brenda was great in that, wasn't she? Let's not talk about none of the other. Yeesh. Yeah, so Amy leaves. Claire and David are out looking for new bands. Lenny, is he out? I don't know. Ray's out, at least for a little bit. You know what's in? Val owning the Peach Pit with a dartboard. We're balancing things out. And the calendar. New. That's very Charlie.
Yay!
Charlie's in. Lenny's in, but maybe he's out too. Hard to say. And then ongoing with the still, Dylan tries to do a drug.
Yep.
And Andrea and Peter just keep on calling that on-call room. Oh, there you go.
All over.
I like it. Was that the first time that you've given us your nasty tongue?
Initiated tongue? Yeah. Yep. Nah. That's them.
Well, we're clipping you doing it. Come on, viewers.
Want to see a woman tongue on a podcast? I don't know. I lost it.
Probably. What else is this episode about besides your dirty tongue? Looked clean though, by the way. Just so in case you were worried, like if you had just eaten peanut butter or something, it wasn't like coated with any. Your tongue looks.
No, it's good. I have not had any popsicles. It's good.
Bright blue.
I have not had a handful of arsenic. It's fine.
Good.
Okay. The other thing this episode is about, women are wearing the pants, clearly. And that's why bad stuff's happening, because Donna has said no to sex. Val has said sex or be fired.
Mm-hmm.
Andrea, not in my house.
No.
Not in my house.
Elevator.
In the on-call room, in the, anywhere else.
Did you notice, by the way, I think that she said her line wrong. There, when they're in the on-call room and the nurse comes in and Peter's like, naked.
Yep.
And then they're giggly about it. And Andrea says, what Andrea, I think, is supposed to say, because of what Peter says after. She says, she's supposed to say, we can't do this anymore. And he's supposed to say, well, we can't do this here anymore.
Yeah.
But what she says is, we can't do this here anymore. And he says, no, we can't do this here anymore.
Yeah, no, that could very well be true. That was the moment that that sent on my spidey senses, because I'm like, oh my God, are they fucking? Are they?
Yes, they're fucking.
That's okay. That's what I thought. Mm-hmm. Listen, the way this show, because this show is, I don't know if the producers are still breathing down their necks at this point. Like, we can't be blatant about the sex and everything, even though they're now in college.
Yeah.
They're still young adults. So, and it's also the 90s. So there's just a lot of paperwork that I don't know has been filed yet or signed.
Sold, bought.
Yeah, exactly. So, okay, great. I read that correctly then. They
Yeah,
are
my
definitely
feeling
fucking.
is that they've not said it out loud, but my feeling is 100% they're fucking.
This has gone so much further than I thought.
Yeah.
Like, I can't believe how wrong. You know what? And I mean, shout out to the writers for like, damn, Andrea, I
Didn't know you had
pe-
it in you.
didn't know you had it in you. Like,
Mm-hmm.
people are multifaceted.
I know.
The last thing before I go on and on about and sound like I'm judging Andrea, I'm not. It's just I'm floored. And again, like, no regret whatsoever. She's just out there like,
Yeah.
oh, I can't believe we're doing this. My child is in the next room.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me call my mother-in-law to babysit so we can bone down.
I just find it
Brazen.
hard to believe she doesn't have they don't have her say anything. She doesn't feel any kind of bit of
No,
remorse.
apparently not.
Anyway, also Claire's voicing her opinions, i.e., wearing the pants. And yeah, so
Also, we actually got to watch Claire put on pants. So,
yeah,
or at least finish up putting on pants. So, literally wearing pants as well.
literally wearing pants. They might have all
Mhm.
actually been wearing pants too. Well, that's not true. Donna always has on cute little dresses.
Sometimes she wears pants.
Sometimes.
Yeah. I think Kelly was wearing a dress.
But yeah, when the women are wearing the pants and being vocal, trouble happens on this show.
Yeah. Well, that's 100%. Um, David wore a hat last week and didn't do drugs yet.
No.
So I don't know. But, he did meet a new person who has boots. So I don't know. I don't know what that means, but it could be bad. Um, this episode was about things that Claire doesn't like music in general.
No.
The very notion of Captain Beefheart and whatever military organization he was a part of. Lenny, straight up, no good. Don't like him. Um, yeah, Claire just doesn't like shit this episode. It's
Nope.
disconcertingly grumpy. Um, but you know what's okay? None of this is Brandon's fault.
No.
Thank God. Bike thefts, nope. Cancel security, nope. Rape, nope. All of it. None of it's my fault.
He's Mr. Green and Clue. I didn't do it.
Uh huh.
I
Yeah.
told you I didn't do it.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Look. Um. Yeah. Brandon is ineffectual. I think he's just real happy to say not my job,
Yep.
which I get. They're not paying him anything for being class president. I don't think.
I mean, I
Not very
love telling
much.
people that's above my pay grade.
It is. Yep.
But also people think.
Yeah. Don't do that.
Think.
Um. May or may not be Lenny. Hard to say. Um. Val's trauma response.
Wow. She the trauma response is getting a little out of hand.
It is, yeah. Like she started out traumatically calling Ray's house over and over again, and then traumatically buying the Peach Pit After Dark from Rush out of nowhere. Okay, didn't
To
even know you were.
control the group even more.
Yeah, because she won't get invited to things if she doesn't own where everyone goes. I guess.
Oh
I
my
don't know.
god, you're right.
Yeah, she doesn't have anyone else. I mean,
That's
she
so
told.
sad.
It is sad, but like, what has she done to endear herself to anybody other than Dylan? She helped him in Mexico, and boned him down a bunch. So I'm sure he enjoyed that.
Yeah.
But
Who wouldn't?
not enough for her to like be allowed in the house again. So
I mean, she's clearly a bad influence. She, even when she was starting to get scared of how deep in addiction he was, she still she didn't say anything or do anything about all of his drinking.
right, yeah. Now she's bringing him weed. So
Yeah.
which under normal circumstances is a right friendly thing to do. But
Yeah.
in these circumstances, bad Val. Don't do that.
Bring weed.
Yeah. Then Val commits felonies, traumatically. Just harasses the living fuck out of Ray and chases him out of town.
Yep.
tries to blackmail him. I mean, it's bad. The HR video warned about all of this behavior. It's not okay.
Oh my God.
Someone should
Yes.
tell Nat, but I don't know what Nat's gonna do. But this is bad. It's all of it's
They
bad.
will probably handle sexual harassment as well as they do on Scrubs.
I don't remember how they do that.
They don't.
Oh, good.
Kelso just laughs about it, and I'm like,
Nice.
oh my God, this was the odds.
Sure, it was a long time ago, 20 years. Val had to hug Donna and straight up I fuck Ray while she was doing it.
It was fantastic. I loved it so much.
That is a response to some trauma.
Just like, I will fuck you up so badly you won't be able to walk and you'll like it.
Yeah. Yeah, and then she traumatically brought weed to Dylan's house, which is like a total what the fuck. I don't understand like all of the other stuff Val does in this episode, even though it comes out of nowhere, like suddenly wanting to own a nightclub. It okay, sure. I guess this is the thing you're gonna do now.
Yeah.
Like nothing that you've done up, and it's not like you spent the first 6 months of the season talking about how you never wanted to own a nightclub.
Yeah.
But you know what you did spend the first 6 months doing? Being real worried about this guy's drug problems.
Yeah.
And then now all of a sudden you're like, here's a doob. It doesn't make any sense to me.
You know what? This episode is a great indicator of how shows used to be a lot more relaxed
about remembering their own history,
about remembering their own lore.
Yeah.
Anything. It's astonishing because I don't even know if it comes from a place of not caring or if they think the audience isn't going to remember and no one else is going to be watching this in quick succession in the future. I mean, reruns are a thing, but they wouldn't have been one right after the other yet. So like, I get it, but also, I don't know, people had better memories then than they do now, although depending.
Yeah.
People have great memories when it comes to something they love.
Right. It's true.
But there's so much flip-flopping in this season.
Yeah, it drives me nuts when it happens, when they're like, when next year Brandon forgets that he used to bet on basketball and suddenly thinks he used to bet on football. What the fuck? Like, it's shit like that drives me crazy. But like, that's just some detail stuff that like, whatever. The person who wrote that episode didn't work there when the other stuff happened, so they just never bothered to find out. But this is the same season.
Yeah.
It's like 3 weeks ago, like, so wait, this is episode 22. What episode is The Dreams of Dylan McKay? 12? Something like that?
I thought it was 11.
Okay, yeah.
Goes to 11.
Yeah. Oh, fuck, this is gonna make me do a thing. But it was 3 months ago. It wasn't that long ago that we were having that he was like dying and you were like running into his house to dump drugs down his toilet.
Right.
Like he was some kind of David Silver or something. And now you're just bringing him weed.
Yeah.
And it's, I guess the idea was Dylan has to almost relapse so that he reaches out to Charlie. And then we can do whatever happens moving forward with Charlie.
They could have, I mean, hell, they could have had him meet like Lenny and Lenny offer him something in passing. I don't know. Yeah. That would have made more sense. It's college.
Right. Yeah.
Like, he could have found one on the ground. Honestly, that would have made more sense and been less ridiculous than Val being like, You know what? I've completely forgotten about the time that I was afraid of you being knee deep in addiction.
Yeah.
I want to bring you back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. At least he used to like her when he was on drugs. So I guess that's a super dark way to read it if you want to read it that way.
I feel like Val briefly cared about the damage she was doing and the fact that it was going to ostracize her from everyone. And then somewhere she just gave up caring
I mean, she's
already.
not
In the
doing the good girl voice anymore.
No, like already in the first season, she's already I feel like any hope for Val having a conscience is already gone.
Yeah. Well, 2 weeks ago, out of nowhere, she slept with Ray.
Yeah.
Like, all the way out of nowhere. And and now, like, I guess, I mean, here's how, if you want to, you could look at this episode. Um, and it is all about Val's trauma response. It's called Alone at the top.
Yeah.
And Val is feeling alone and isolated, living in this posh apartment. And she tried to get a connection with Ray, and that is not working. And so she's going to buy the place where everybody goes because they won't hang out with her if she doesn't own the space. And so she goes to celebrate this victory with Dylan, and she knows that Dylan won't have anything to do with her unless he's high.
Yeah.
So she brings the drugs because everything Val does in this episode is an attempt to be um, noticed, to be accepted.
I was just going to add to that, maybe ultimately what all of these responses add up to is she's just trying to feel better. And so
Yeah.
she thinks money's going to make her feel better. So she goes after it. She thinks drugs will make her feel better. She goes after it or gets other people doing
Mm-hmm.
it because for some reason she's like, oh, wait, no, that's crazy. I can't do that. I want to watch you do it though.
Right.
Um,
Drug cook.
I want people to love me. So I'm going to trick them into fucking me or something.
Mm-hmm.
And all of that would make sense if they just fucking added in some lines acknowledging these things instead
Mm-hmm.
of, but this is how they write youths sometimes. Like, oh, they just do stuff to do stuff. Aren't they crazy? It's like, they're really not. Like,
Yeah. No, it's all Val's trauma response.
it's so far removed from what the writers are now experiencing.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. What did this episode make you nostalgic for?
It made me nostalgic for, I guess, when I finally felt safe enough to walk campus alone at
Mm.
night. Because my freshman year, I got in a play and, would have rehearsal and then would have to walk back and it's dark. And the first thing you learn is this is a young woman's care package going to college. Here's your mace. Don't walk alone at night.
Right.
Don't pick up a drink that isn't yours. Have fun.
Right.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And so, I thankfully made friends with a fellow castmate who also lived, like, I think in the neighboring dorm. And so he would walk me back to my dorm each night. And I don't know when exactly this happened, but at some point, I found the routes that had lights.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't have any earbuds in or whatever. I walk really fucking fast.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. And granted, some stuff still could have happened, but I was very lucky and I felt safe enough to walk alone. But there were also definitely some times where, like, I just didn't have a choice.
Right.
And you need to be okay. Like, so, and now I feel even less okay, even though I'm an adult and, like, I should feel safer, stronger, but I don't. It's still a scary world. I live in a big ass city. You live in a big ass city.
Mm-hmm.
You just, you have to be vigilant everywhere. And if I do get to walk late at night, it is because my partner and I have seen a show in the city and it's bright as hell. Like,
Just don't walk down Crime,
oh, got it.
because that's where
So,
Batman's parents were killed after seeing the show. It's called Crime Alley, for God's sake. But so I'm just don't do that. It's a
so
safety
yeah,
tip.
I miss the rare time that I felt safe enough to walk around at night and especially on campus because it's a lovely campus.
Yeah. I guess I'm gonna be nostalgic for riding my bike across that lovely campus. Never got stolen.
Oh,
Um,
there you go.
yeah, I did, however. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna ask because I remember people always like bringing in a wheel to make their bike
Oh
less enticing to steal. Did you ever have to do that, or did other students do that then?
no, I just got. Yes, other people did that.
Okay.
But that wasn't. Not all bikes had detachable wheels. Like now,
Oh,
it's like standard. You can pop, take them off, you know, easy.
okay.
But they used to be not that easy to take off. Um, so some people would do that if they had like racing bikes and stuff, but most people
Hmm.
didn't. But I had like just that big U bike lock, the big
Oh,
metal
yes,
U,
yes.
and you would put that through the front tire and the frame
Yeah.
and lock it to the thing. And I never had a bike stolen. Um,
Well done.
yeah. So, and I rode it around a lot,
Weren't
because
we lucky?
big campus. I
Ain't
know.
we lucky we got a good times?
Bicycles. Um, all right. Who is your Steve Sanders Memorial worst person of the episode?
It's the rapist. Come on.
Yeah, it is the rapist. It's hard to go any other direction.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'll take the rapist for 500. It's that guy.
Yep. It's 100% that guy. Yep. All right.
I
Bad
just
job,
think like,
rapist.
don't do it.
Yeah. Knock it off,
Stop it.
jerk. Yeah. Wag my finger at you for your naughty behavior.
Indeed.
Unacceptable. Yeah. All right. I think we did it.
We did.
All right. So join us here on Friday, Cheesemeisters, when, in honor of Charlie working in a hotel and writing, we're going to watch a movie about someone who lives in a hotel and is writing. We're going to watch Barton Fink, which is a pretty great movie that I've seen a couple of times and still don't think I understand because it's Coen Brothers. So, and you've never seen this film.
No.
Have you heard of it?
Oh yeah, I saw it
Okay.
advertised on Netflix, but I just
Okay.
never watched it.
Yeah. So cool. All right. So we'll see how. I mean, I think it's going to be an interesting conversation because it's an interesting movie. So,
Yeah.
symbolism and things apparently.
Oh, I can't wait.
Yeah. So join us on Friday, Cheesemeisters, when we do that, and then join us here next week when we watch season 5, episode 23. Love hurts.
Oh no.
Yeah. Apparently it does. So, but until then.
Bye.
Bye.